lot of things to look at the ManOwar convention when you didn't have a clinic to go to or a seminar to go to. You could go to the exhibition. You could go to the painting wall we had. We had a huge painting wall where people could draw, and Ken Kelly once in a while visited and gave advices and tips. So there was lots of things to do. And one of the other things we had were the Harleys, the 4 original ManOwar Harleys, and the new one, the new ManOwar-Chopper. And the guy who was there all the time, was just working on the Harleys and talking to the fans as he likes to do that, was Scott Harris. And I'm sure you all know him from the former DVDs. He was in there quite a lot. And as you all know, he chased all the girls he could possibly see. But it was a big change, this fan convention, because Scott Harris is married now. So he had to behave, and that was difficult because I'm sure that he looked to all those beautiful girls and that he actually wanted to do the things he's normally doing when he is on tour. But he cannot do that anymore. So everything is filmed. We had a film crew running around. So he had to be careful because these guys would put it on a DVD.
When I first started working with the band, with the bikes, it was kind of the idea that I'd like to eventually one day build a bike for ManOwar, personalized. And I got the chance to do it, and I jumped on it. Joey had called me and commissioned me to do it about 2 months before it had to be here. So it was kind of a tight squeeze. They had to put the order together at the factory for all the parts, and it was really close. It's basically a Softail chopper kit with a 96 S&S motor. I added a lot of little things to it, like the spikes on the head bolt covers. The chrome airbox, I added a skeleton on it from Karyakin. The spikes you see back here on the swing arm, Maltese cross foot pegs, Maltese cross grips with flames on them. Little touches, I drilled out the handlebars with a buddy of mine and ran all the wires internally to give it a clean, nice look. Did a side mount license plate on it so we could paint the whole fender, use it as use the whole fender instead of having a license plate on it. So Chris built a little bracket for me and we mounted it up there. We put the bike together first before we painted it and everything to make sure everything fit. I rode it about 100 miles, tore it apart, and then designed the paint work on it with Chris McKevitt at Martin County Choppers in Florida. And as you can see from the artwork on it, he did a remarkable job. Ken Kelly had even came over and looked at it and was very impressed with it. It came together very well in a short amount of time. We built it in about 3.5 weeks. I hope that in the future Joey has me do projects like this again. It's a lot of fun for me, and it's basically a dream come true getting to work with everyone in the ManOwar crew. What can you say? Touring the world for 10 years, it never even crossed my mind that it would happen. So it's very exciting and a lot of fun and a dream come true for me.